land banking property outside Baguio, that's in Cuba. What's important here only is that there was an impartiality on the purchase of the property in favor of the owners. At that time, there was an offer to sell with two options. One is for full payment, and the second option is to have a 50% down payment and a 50% payable in 2 years. But what happened was it was paid in full, and not realizing, or maybe they already know there's a case pending in court over this said property, and that there's a lease pendants on the title. So those are the issues that we have. At the time when this was brought about at the request for the issuance of authority to buy, they didn't even know for what reason. It may be for other, it was not even intended for housing. It may be for industrial, housing, or other purposes. There was no definite intention as to the use of the property.
Just for land banking po, no?
Just land banking.
Ma'am, based on the discussion from the City Council, is it true na hindi po walang authority, hindi pa na-confirm o hindi pa nabigyan ng consent ng council ang Office of City Mayor to enter into or to buy?
Yes, we never had any issue. We never issued an authority for him to purchase the property.
Without approval of the City Council?
Yes, we need that. We need the approval of the City Council, and we never issued any approval.
Mm-hmm. Have we also confirmed the presence of the respondents in other cases that on the title of the property?
Yes, because when this was being deliberated on at the City Council, there was a letter from a lawyer that there's a case pending regarding this property. So the City Council was made aware of that, and that's one of the reasons why we really didn't approve of giving the authority to buy to the mayor.
Ma'am, may know before filing the case, have we made some efforts to clarify or discuss with Mayor Magalong? That's the problem. Okay.
We requested his presence during the City Council session, and he gave his statement. All of that are in the as part of the annexes of the case.
But still,
and he defended it. He defended the reason for the purchase. But the case that is here is all evidence-based. And all of the annexes are already attached.
What is it for the City of Baguio? I mean, bukod sa, yun nga, syempre yung impact na halaga, ano sana yung, kung hindi niya ito ginawa, saan sana mapupunta yung pondo?
But actually, the City Council approved of an appropriation budget of 120 million for land banking at Topilao, Benguet. But no property in particular. Now, if we're going into land banking, first of all, we should receive proposals. We should publish that the city government is looking for properties, but that was never published. There were other proposals, but it was never published in public. And as to the choice of this particular property, it did not go to the process. So it should have been compared with other properties. What are the advantages or disadvantages of buying this particular lot? Because there were other offers.
Tingin ba natin na may internal agreement si Mayor between the owners? Bakit kaya ginawa niya pa rito kahit wala namang approval ng council? Bakit kaya nag-push through pa nito?
That was what we felt. I felt that this is being pushed through no matter what, even if the council did not approve. So, for whatever reason, That is now one of the reasons why I filed this grave misconduct and grave abuse of authority.
Nakausap na din po ba natin ma'am yung owners ng land kung paano pa lang?
Really, before, no, they never came. They were only, do not even have any representative. I don't even know who was the broker.
So, parang nabenta lang na sila lang ang nag-usap-usap talaga.
Ma'am, do you believe that the purchase is not beneficial or
Definitely.
or not for the best interest of the city?
Definitely not. One, the appraisal, it's more expensive than other properties that were proposed in the same area. Knowing that there's no road. There's a road leading to it, but it's not cemented. So that's another expense on the side of the government to spend for the road. And when you're making an evaluation of a property, parang tayo, di ba? When we want to buy a property, there's a road along the highway which costs so much compared to this. In other words, walang feasibility study conducted in this purchase.
Ma'am, but you agree or you support the the government's program on land banking?
Yes, but I would prefer land banking within Baguio. There are still other properties here, maybe smaller, but if you can compare the cost versus a property away from Baguio and there's no developed road yet, and so much development has to go through for that cost of the development would still be spent. That's why I was looking for a feasibility.
Ma'am, with this case po, ano na final, no? Siyempre, alam naman natin na before nagkakaroon na ng issue na away na ni Ma'am Maylene and Mayor, baka may mga magsabi, papangunahan na, sasabihin nila na, naku, na lang yan, personal na mga away. Ano po yung gusto mo i-clear out po?
But this is nothing personal. The personal case that I filed was already dismissed and I did not pursue that anymore. But this is different. This is a case for the city of Baguio. This is a case affecting the residents, all of us, later on. That's why I was not really in favor of the purchase for a housing. But when this was purchased, there was no particular use mentioned. It may be industrial, it may be housing, it may be some other uses. And when we purchase properties, there should already be a particular use. Dapat meron na yan. In this case, it's not mentioned. Ano pa lang parang it's not definite.